Hey, what is up everybody, Blaze for here. Today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. Besides today's video guys, we're going to be going ahead and going over the patch notes for KR and TW, seeing that the character Turbo is going to be releasing later on tonight here. So if you guys are interested in this, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out quite a lot. We've been seeing a lot more of you guys starting to join the Discord as well as join the community as a whole. I have to say, welcome to the community guys, welcome. And if you ever do have any questions, be sure to ask here on the channel or either ask in the Discord, which is Gotcha. Geez, look at me, I can't even speak today. But Gotcha Metaverse down below in the description. You should see the Discord link down there, in which I'll try my best to help as many of you guys out, whether you're on KR, TW, CN, or just waiting on global. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. But actually, instead of going straight into it, we got something new that we're going to start doing when they do come out, of course, and that is the codes here. Now, codes I usually always archive inside of the Discord here, and they do have a time limited amount of time, but these 4 ended up coming out for TW, and yes, we are going to be doing some for KR as well. So be sure to at least look out for these videos because it's always going to be helpful. But for TW, these are going to be the TW codes first. If you guys want these codes, be sure to be on the TW server. So with this here, if you want to at least exchange out these codes here, be sure to go to the right, click this little thing here, and this is the code exchange. So for my TW players out here, you want to go ahead and put in this one, which came out yesterday as well, called RACEQUEEN. This one should give you at least a good 300 ambers. So if you have not claimed this yet, be sure to go ahead and do so. That can be very helpful no matter what you're going to be summoning on. And then we had the other 3 codes that came out at 8 AM yesterday, which are all TW codes, which are 100 each. So this is one of them. I will have these down below in the description as well, so you can just copy and paste them. So boom, we have one right there. The other is going to look something like this one immediately. And then the last one is going to look something like this one, which is P3R, and a couple characteristics as well. All of this should give you a total of 300 gems as well. So in total, if you claimed all of those just now, that should be 600 gems for yourself immediately. Now for my KR people, if you guys wanted some codes as well, don't worry, I'm not leaving you out. There are some codes for you guys as well. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at those 3 codes immediately. I'm gonna have them down below in the description as well. Each of these codes give you 100 a piece. So there's going to be one that looks just like that you'll be able to claim. Of course, if you're on TW, you cannot claim these. These are for KR themselves. The other one is going to look something similar to this here, in which once again cannot claim them for yourself if you're on TW. So this is KR exclusive. And then the last one is going to look something like this. So now that we have all the codes out of the way here, 300, well technically 600 for TW and 300 for KR right then and there here. We're gonna go ahead and dive straight into what we wanted to know, which are the patch notes for both KR and TW dropping later on tonight. Now, keep in mind, when it comes down to patch notes, usually KR gets it at least a little bit early, or at least they get the update 1 hour early. Sometimes we get it a little early than KR. It's kind of weird how they decide to do it, but of course, either way, it doesn't matter. We're both gonna be getting it at the same time, so surely just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the patch notes for at least 3.5.1 here, which is gonna be for Turbo. You guys should see on my screen a little bit of a pop-up, which is going to be the actual patch notes area. This is inside the P5X worldwide side of things. I actually do need to put it inside our Discord as well. I have been slacking on that, so I do surely apologize. I'll try to get that in there as fast as possible today, but we need to get that uploaded as well, so then that channel can be refilled again. But for at least the patch notes with this one here, we have a few things. So we actually get 300 ambers as always when it comes down into the mail. So you're getting yourself another 300 ambers out of here. And once this does happen here as well, I think this code was mainly meant for what is it called? Mainly meant for the end. So I don't think this one works for us. So surely do keep that in mind. I'll try to look out if we do get another code later on, but I don't think this code is meant for us. But we are getting 300 metaverse ambers after the update, so do surely keep that in mind. Then of course we have the 7 day login, which gives us 10 predetermined fates at the event page. You guys don't know exactly where that is. It's usually going to be at the top right of your screen, or the top left of your screen here. Up here with the rest of these little icons, you would end up clicking it, and once you do click it, there will usually be a page that usually is chilling on right there, so surely do keep that in mind. So with that in mind here, let's go ahead and continue. We didn't have Trial of Thorns. Trial of Thorns, if you guys have not ever done this here, is another little mode where you end up fighting one of these big old bosses, and this boss will have different challenges that you could possibly do to make it a little bit more difficult. By completing these set challenges here, you get a certain amount of at least Metaverse Ambers, Faded Echoes, and more, including a limited time badge here that you can also collect, and which are always just nice to have in your collection here as well. That will be dropping tomorrow, so you will have some content to do with that. And then we'll have the new character, which is Turbo, who's going to be debuting. With Turbo here, there should also be, if I'm right, she should have her own confidant as well. I gotta actually go check and see. I actually don't remember. Yes, okay, yes, she does have a confidant as well. So with the release of her, we will have a confidant which can give you some more little gems that you guys do want to go ahead and have to make sure you have as many gems as possible for at least the update at hand. So surely that's going to be interesting as well. Then we have the special anniversary live stream, but that has already happened here. This is one that if you guys didn't tune into, it should have been for the CN or CN side, and then JP had one recently. That was something that we went over really, I want to say maybe 2 days ago, where I showed off the new characters and stuff like that as well. So surely do keep that in mind. Nothing too new with that, but of course you do have that happening. Now, alongside of this, we do have a character story, which is going to be the racing one right here. You guys see it called Racing Carnival Engine Battle Song. This is going to have us a couple stages as well and give you some time limited stages as well that gives you different resources and stuff like that. If you guys do need those resources, be sure to go ahead and do so. We also do get another city game mode, which is going to be the crane machine, or at least another crane little machine, little time frame, I guess you could say, because there are only some limited time things you can pull out of that crane machine. You want to go ahead and get those before they disappear. Oh, excuse me. So surely do know that it's going to happen. Lastly, the next thing that's going to be happening is pretty much the Door of Nightmare and the Sea of Souls refresh. If you guys have not done either one of those, which is Guild Boss and the ranking event, be sure to do them, because if you don't do them, you're going to miss out on a decent bit of gems. If you guys don't know what that looks like here, we go ahead and go to the Metaverse nav immediately. We have at least the Door of Nightmares, which is this one right there, and then we have the Sea of Souls button, which is this one right here. Be sure to knock this out. This is what you want to go ahead and get done. It gives you a decent bit of gems, especially if you have done both sides and everything like that. You are going to be getting a lot of stuff done. You want to get this immediately, so surely do keep that in mind. But that is everything that we had to go over with the patch notes themselves here. For anyone who is new or even returning, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out quite a lot. And jump into the Discord. We've been having a lot more of you guys come in. And what we're doing now inside the Discord is anyone who boosts, anyone who really just talks a lot, will be receiving some free games, of course. Now, I don't know these games myself, but my friend, or at least one of my moderators, decided to actually go ahead and start doing this, where they give people free games on Steam, whether if you want to just have them or not. So, you know, if you're the top of that week or you're the top of the 2 weeks, you do get a free game or get some other free benefits. So surely do keep that in mind. And until next time, everybody, peace out, stay sharp.